tell everybody some motherfucker. I say I want to spend it. What? It's supposed to be nice.
How I look at it? I look fucked up. And once again, I couldn't make it to the barbershop.
Hey, come on, let him stop. Go
ahead, let him stop. I ain't influenced this week, though. I'm not influenced.
Finesse my bitch. Finesse this dick. I finesse the whip. Finesse, she finesse, he finesse. I finesse, she finesse. Hey, I be tipsy by the way though. I finesse, they finesse. You know about me. We finesse. I finesse, she finesse. Hold it. I finesse the plug. I finesse the drugs. I finesse, she show me love. I finesse the club. I finesse the hoes. I finesse my bitch. She finesse this dick. I finesse the whip. I finesse the plug. I finesse the drugs. I finesse
oh yeah.
finesse the club.
Finesse the Streetz podcast, man. Your boy Tizzy.
Big again Friday.
Hey,
Streetz.
Hey, hold up. Before we
August
start,
9th.
Oh, Tito, before we start, y'all.
2019.
Tell y'all about this wild shit, right? we gotta start different real quick. Fuck all that, man. Hey, because that's some wild shit.
He want us
Hey,
to do
we ain't gonna
this.
say no names, but niggas talk about sucking dick for $1 million.
Keep
man.
it in
Look, hey, fuck all that, man.
It
We
wasn't
roll with
me.
it, Eddie. Eddie looking like, what the fuck? Nah, we roll with it. That's what niggas talk about.
Somebody
doing this
said
shit.
it.
Hey, somebody
Real
said it.
live.
We ain't gonna say who, but you know, niggas talk
And
about
they was
doing this shit.
influenced, but they still was with
Hey,
it.
niggas say I'm fucked up, but I'm for real.
He still was with it. Somebody.
Man, fuck that shit though. Hey, but look
Right.
though, man. Finesse the Streetz podcast,
Yes.
episode 6, man.
Oh yeah, Coco's Thoughts.
Coco Thoughts, man. That's the name of the episode, man.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be a good jump. You know, we got a lot lined up today, yo. We got
As
good
always.
interview lined up today.
Yeah.
We got some good topics and shit, man.
Always.
You know, topic one for the day. It's what is success? Yeah. You know, we gonna break down like how we all define success. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different meanings and different, degrees of success and shit.
Just like love.
Yeah,
like you say,
yeah. We ain't gonna touch that though. You know what I'm saying? That's different and shit. Then, what impact does social media play on like everyday life, like everything as far as relationships, work, mental health, etc.
Yeah.
And then we got a special guest in the building.
Special guest as always.
You know,
Yes.
who we got, Tito?
Author and model Lachia Logan.
Yeah,
Yes. In the
yeah.
place to be. Yes.
Yup, man.
Friday.
Hey, y'all definitely stay tuned for that, man. It's about to be a lit interview, lit
course.
episode and shit, man. You know,
Yeah.
Finesse the Streetz podcast, powered by Nekedie TV, man. Hey, check us out, man. iTunes podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Everywhere stream.
Facebook Live, YouTube Live, man. We everywhere with it, man. You know, tune the
Doing
fuck
it.
in, man. But Tito, go ahead and get into the news roundups now.
Well, the first new roundup, of course, it's always a horrible thing every week. That's just the world we live in, about the 2 mass shootings in El Paso, Texas, and Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
At least 29 people were killed over the weekend in a mass shooting in both of them areas.
Yeah.
And we just want to send out our condolences to all
Most
the
definitely,
families
most definitely,
and
man.
everybody affected by it, you know.
And they saying it was like the subject of hate crime and shit.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
the shit, man. Shit crazy,
hate
man.
everywhere, yeah. I mean, it's
And then what's
it's
next?
uncalled for real. Oh, Free Meek Mill documentary by
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Yeah.
Shout out Meek Mill, man.
Of course, yeah, do it.
And that joint highlighting basically like his 11-year probation and the rearrests and all these, wicked ass violations he been getting and shit.
From the bottom to
And
the
like,
top.
and like we announced last week and shit, reported last week, he just got his retrial with a new judge. You know what I'm saying? To get his whole case thrown out and shit. So man, shout out to Meek Mill, Jay-Z.
Keep doing your thing, man.
And
Black
then
excellence.
and other news and shit, man. Since Centoria Brown, she been released Wednesday after serving 15 years. Man.
yeah.
She had a life
Self-defense
sentence.
case.
Yeah,
Self-defense.
man. That's crazy, man. Shout out to her too,
Oh,
man.
yeah, keep doing your thing, man.
And then beloved and groundbreaking author Toni Morrison, she passed away Tuesday at the age of 88.
88 gracefully.
Yeah, gracefully, man.
Condolences.
Yeah, but that's the news roundup, man. We're gonna get into our first music break of the night. My man Monaco right now,
Right
man.
now, if you
Finesse
ain't
the
here
Streetz
right now
podcast,
checking
man.
this checking us out, yeah.
Yeah, Monaco right now.
You know how I be a little bit
tired. Hey, Monaco right now, man. Finesse Streetz Podcast, episode 6,
Check
man.
it out, hot.
Damn, I wish that I was high right now. Choking and smoking in the sky right now. Slap me an eighth and I could fly right now. Cause I'm stressing about my life right now. Blue light shooting niggas for the fun right now. Niggas shooting niggas for the fun right now. Ain't no chillin' in my skin right now. Be 27, that's my name right now. I don't wanna stress, no, I don't wanna run away. You can find another way to keep me down. Smoking for the comfort of mind. Cause I don't really get that often. Got some problems with my patience. Got some anger that don't make sense. Trying to make its way to my heart. I fight it all I want, but I know it's gonna tear me apart. Anxiety is at an all-time high. Now I'm always in my high. My folks wanna know why. I already said why. I miss going to sleep with nothing. Nothing on my mind, nothing on my mind. Sleeping through the night, waiting on the light. Dreaming about the things I wanna be. See the things my heart is trying to get. Wake up, don't forget. Live it out with every breath I breathe. Cause this life is for the living. And growing what you're giving. Putting riches where there wasn't none. Damn, I wish that I was high right now. Choking on smoking in the sky right now. Slap me an eighth and I could fly right now. Cause I'm stressing about my life right now. Blue and shooting niggas for the fun right now. Niggas shooting niggas for the fun right now. Ain't no chillin' in my skin right now. Be 27, that's my name right now. I don't check the news, don't keep me stressing out. Mostly talking problems, that's what they about. Focus on the things in my mind. Cause I don't really do that often, Yes, I'm thinking that I'm changing. Paradigm is rearranging. Working on the human I am. I've been growing in the dark, and I bet you don't know who I am. Major changes on the ego side. Got some lessons in my pride, and I keep it all inside. Won't let no one inside, yeah. I was going to sleep with nothing. Nothing on my mind, nothing on my mind. Sleeping through the night, waiting on the light. Dreaming about the things I wanna be. See the things my heart is trying to get. Wake up, don't forget. Live it out with every breath I breathe. Yeah, cause this life is for the living. And growing what you getting. Putting riches where there wasn't none. Damn, I wish that I was high right now. Choking on smoking in the sky right now. Slap me an eighth and I could fly right now. Cause I'm stressing about my life right now.
Finesse the Streetz Podcast, man. You know, that was my man Monaco right now. Hey, man, we got some special guests in the building, man. We got some special guests in the building, man. Introduce yourself, ladies. Yeah.
Chocolate City Hood Diaries.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm Alexis. You can follow me on Instagram at LoveLiveLexi.
No, you gotta tell me that's sexy Lexi. You hear me? Don't sugarcoat it, man. Don't sugarcoat it.
Sexy
so,
Lexi.
man, what's up, man? Like, who is the little chick Logan?
Yes.
Like,
I'm an author.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cybersecurity professional. I'm a friend, a sister, a daughter. I'm all of those things wrapped up in one.
so you just everything, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So, like, you know, we got you here today to discuss the book, man. You know, we've been reading the book. We've been checking it out. We've been having people check it out, review it. Been a good book. So, like, what inspired you to become a writer?
I don't know. Like, I just started writing, like, some thoughts down, like, as a diary.
Yeah.
And then I let some people read it, like my sisters, and they was like, you should turn this into a book.
Yeah.
And so I just basically switched some things around and just added a lot of more things to it, and then got with the editor, Patricia Corbett, and we basically was able to come up with Chocolate City Hood Diaries.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Tito, on the way here, Tito was asking, like, what you asked me, Tito, on the way here about the book?
What have you learned about yourself as you develop?
Nah, nigga, not that one, nigga, not that one. I'm talking about on the way here when you was like, is the book, you was asking me, like, is the book, like, relatable to your life, or is it like
the inspiration, where the inspiration came from the book? Like,
so the inspiration was from my life as well as other young girls' lives. For about probably a couple of months during the summer back in 2015, I think, I was a mentor at a group home with young girls, and basically I would go there for a couple of hours and just talk to them. Most of the time it was like court ordered, like they'd be there because they had either got expelled from school or they were just making trouble at home. And basically like just sitting down and talking to these girls, and once I started talking to them, I realized they're actually not bad children. They just maybe come from like messed up households or whatever. So it's like I wanted to do this book to show, like, as the first book in the series, to show like kids are not born bad, but sometimes they just come from like fucked up backgrounds, and like
just need a pause.
They like
influences and all that.
Because their background is so, their environment is so bad, like they don't know how to adapt or what to do. So this is how they handle it.
Exactly. Go ahead, Tito.
What?
The question, the third jump.
Well, the third one?
Yeah.
I already said it. Sorry. What have you learned about yourself as you develop into an author? Yeah.
What have I learned about myself? I learned that I work the best when I don't feel like it's work. So people always ask me how long did it take me to develop my book. I always tell them it took me way longer than it should have taken me. I started writing this back in 2015, and I just published it this year on my birthday, February 27th. So, does it take you 4 years to write a book? Absolutely not. It took me that long because, like, when I started writing, I didn't expect it to turn into a book. I was just writing things. And then once I decided I wanted to make it a book, I had to go back and just, like, change a lot of things that I didn't want in there. And then also just basically working on it on my own time because I still had a full-time job. So I wanted to just basically like it started off as a hobby basically. So I worked on it when like I kind of felt like it. So that's what I realized, that those are things that I enjoy when I don't feel like I'm working.
Exactly. So like, without giving too much info on the book, because we try and get people to tune in, buy the junk, this and that. But like, what is the book about?
The book is about a young girl growing up in basically like a dysfunctional household. She's the youngest of about 6 or 7 children. And basically the book starts off, she's from Southeast, STEM Terrace Projects. And so she's basically starting off like showing where she's coming from. She lives with her grandmother and her older sister, along with her mother. Her father is absent. And as the book goes on, basically it just goes through how each child came into play, and then her being the youngest child, how all of that affected her before she was even born.
Okay. That's what, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and check that book out, man.
Yeah, check it out, dude.
So, like, if you could add something to volume 1 of the book, what would it be? Or do you feel as though you pretty much touched what should be touched in volume 1?
What I did think about adding to volume 1, was maybe touching on like sexual assault for children. But because I chose not to add that in, just because I guess because the book is inspiration from my life. I didn't want people to think that that was my story. So that's why I decided not to add that in. But that's one thing that I did think about, because a lot of children do become affected by that, unfortunately.
Exactly. And what's your thoughts on volume 1, Lex?
I think it's awesome.
Okay.
I love the book. She did such an amazing job. I just feel like everybody.
You saying that because you're a friend?
Of course, I'm gonna say that because that's my friend. But no, seriously, like, it's a really good book, especially as millennials for some reason don't really read as much.
Exactly.
But like, it's a great book, a quick read.
Exactly.
Like, it's really good.
Yeah, like that old Zane feeling.
Came up in I definitely like you will understand. Check it out. Read the book. I read it.
So, like, how did you come up with the names for the characters?
Well, Jamie, that was actually supposed to be my name. My mother came up with Lucia, so that was easy. Linnell, that's one of my sister's real middle name. Chanel, I just like Coco Chanel, so and the other names I kind of just like, I don't know, just randomly came up with.
Yeah.
Like James is just a typical hood name anyway. And then y'all try to twist it and say Samaj, turn it backwards. That's what Samaj.
Yeah, hey, Tito did his reading. Right. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So, who your favorite character in the book and why?
My favorite character. I don't think I have a favorite character. I think the most relatable character to me would be Jamie.
Okay.
I don't think I have a favorite.
Okay.
I think that people were shocked by James' character.
Yeah.
But there's real fathers out there that are James. Like
exactly.
Everybody knows a trifling ass nigga that's
exactly.
Paul was a Rolling Stone.
Exactly.
And you just get with one, get a kid, keep it moving, and then all these kids all over the place. And you don't even know how your child was growing up, or like.
That sound like my father. Shout out to Pops. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Pops. I'm fucking with you. Hey, nah, no. Hey, go ahead, Tito.
What was that? If you could tell your younger self anything about writing, what would you tell her?
The funny thing is, so when I was younger, I had like a bunch of diaries, and I started writing this. That's what made me like for the chapters include like diary entries. And so when I was writing it, I was like, damn, I wish I would have kept some of them diaries so that I could like read back through and see like where my mind was and like add that actually into
references.
The book. So when I wrote the book with the diary entries, I kind of basically tried to put myself into a little bit a 10-year-old, be thinking, right now. So that's kind of how I wrote the diary entries for it. But I guess I don't know. I would encourage myself to write more.
Yeah.
So I felt like this book was very therapeutic when I started writing it as well. So I would say to write more.
Right. You hear that, kids? Write more, read more, learn more, excel more.
Yeah. Because, I was shy, I was a quiet kid. So basically for kids that are like that don't know how to express themselves, write, draw, whatever you like to do. So have an outlet. You can't let it stay bottled up.
Exactly. So, like, what genre would your book classify under?
I would say urban literature.
Okay. And then, like, we got Lexi. Alexa already with it. You see what I'm saying? So, like, with that saying, how has your support been as far as you been becoming an author?
My support has been great. It's actually been, like, shocking. Like, I've had people that's from the past that I don't even talk to no more that like have actually bought my book and supported and so it was very shocking.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
When I decided to actually publish it, because at first I held on to it for so long because I was scared, and then when I finally decided to actually like just go through it and get it published or whatever, I didn't even care anymore. Like I wasn't scared. I was just like, I'm just gonna put it out just for me. Like I don't care, if not any people buy it, or it's like that's something on my list to do that I wanted to do before I died. Like
exactly.
Become a published author. So when I put it out and everybody was like supporting it and reading it, it was like, oh damn, like I don't even think much people like cared about me or whatever. So it was cool.
Man, that's what's up, man. Well, congratulations to you.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate City Hood Diaries Volume 1 out now. Make sure y'all grab y'all copy. It's available. Where's it available at?
My website, LuciaLogan.com.
Mm-hmm. And it's on Amazon.
It's on
too,
Amazon as well.
Yeah, man, y'all check that out. Grab the book, man. And we about to break into a quick break real quick. Marco the Brand, To You.
Featuring Dope Smoothies.
Yeah. Finesse the Streetz podcast, man.
Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
It's just a different type of essence that my time is up. If you lack indiscretion, I can find us up. Keep dope up in every session doing fine enough. You say you got some pressure, you can wind it up. But I'm old enough to know when you're trying to bait me. And you should know that I ain't too fine to maybe. Lately I've been chasing feels and thrills with great green. And searching for better views, some shit that we never knew. Don't let this be in hindsight. Don't wait until the time's right. Don't wait until the limelight hits me and it's cold in the city. You missed our flight. Don't let it go up and you could've stayed down, baby. And you can carry on when it's time to leave the town, baby. And just know I'm feeling very rare, very well. I'm feeling lately. And we can take it there. Just be sure if you're feeling wavy. No time for maybes, baby, make it up. No time for stressing if we caking up. Cause I'm waking when we waking up. You ain't yours, you made me wait enough. I paid enough attention to you.
I ain't got time to wristwatch. Been like, this is my real top. I've been feeling like 6 pops. 3rd time's a big flat. Whole way got ransacked. Niggas on my dick wet. You ain't got no zigzags. You ain't get no dread drag. But I die with my codeine with me. Niggas don't sip codeine around me. Still I be with a dope B.E. Oh, now you know me. They see dope expanding. Now they all romantic. All I see is antics. Need to upgrade they bandwidths. Too slow, my guy. Fire like I got coal in my eyes. Burn till you see ghosts in your mind. All access revoke. When the grass ain't green, it smokes. Let my little heater get woke. Getting broke off, yo, how broke. Monica right, but there is still broke.
Very rare, very well. I'm feeling lately. And we can take it there. Just be sure if you're feeling wavy. No time for maybes, baby, make it up. No time for stressing if we caking up. Cause I'm waking when we waking up. You ain't yours, you made me wait enough. I paid enough attention to you.
Man, that was my man Marco the Brand, 2U featuring Dope Smoothies. Man, we back, man. We got LaChill Logan in the building. We got Lovely Lexi in the building.
Yes.
See those streets, you know.
Always.
Man, you know how we do. Finesse Streetz podcast. So back to the interview.
Yeah.
All right. So did you have like any secrets in your book that only like a select few will catch?
I don't think they were secrets per se, but there were things that actually did happen that I left in my book, or maybe like the situation happened, but it didn't happen the way I described it in the book.
Okay.
So it was a lot of like, I kind of like played with a lot of things where maybe, this actually did happen, but that's not actually how it went down.
Exactly.
Or maybe this happened, but not with those particular people that I
Exactly. Okay.
So, if you were to create a short film of the book, who would you cast in it?
I don't know. I never even thought about that.
No,
as far as like who I would cast. I think I would like far as like celebrities or like
anybody. Yeah.
Celebrities or anybody.
Yeah. That'd be me. Sorry, I'm just playing. I'll be James, right? Sorry. Let me stop. I'm telling you a little bit of book. Sorry.
I would say one person. I would say Taraji. Because I love
Cool.
Taraji.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Great
Raji.
actress.
Shout out to Raji.
And then I guess like for the child characters, I would probably like to incorporate maybe some kids from like Duke Ellison, or just to basically give them the chance to grow and have their face out there.
Exactly.
So basically, I would try to like incorporate a lot of local artists that are in DC, so that we can work together and incorporate something great so we all can make it.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what's up. So like, I know, like me as an artist, before I get to writing, like I have like a little ritual that I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Order to get focused. Mm-hmm. What's like your pre-writing ritual that gets you in the mood and ready to write?
Wine and music.
Okay.
Wow. So like, yes, like I
really get lit on wine. Yeah.
I'll sit on the couch with a glass of wine, turn on Pandora on the TV, and just like sit there and reread what I wrote, and just basically add to it, and that, you know, the music in the wine like gets my mind going to get like creative with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, do you think like someone could be a writer if they had like a callous personality or like no emotions?
I feel like anybody could be a writer, because I mean, some people feel like I don't have a lot of emotion. I feel as though like anyone can be a writer because you have a mind, you can think.
Exactly.
So you're thinking about something. So whatever you're thinking about, like, that's your imagination. Exactly. So you can just put anything on paper.
Y'all hear that?
Yep,
anybody could be a writer, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure, man. Hey.
So
follow y'all dreams.
Yeah, follow.
Like, real that.
So what was the most challenging thing about publishing a book?
Publishing the book, I had no idea. Like, I don't know any authors. I knew nothing about publishing a book. So I basically was like on Google and like praying to God for him to send me something, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally like at work working on my book, like trying to do research, trying to figure out, like, it's a lot of things. Like, I didn't even know, like, this little barcode on the book, you have to pay for that separately. Like, I didn't know none of these things, so it was just like, oh my gosh, like, all the costs and everything kept adding up. The editor, that's even like a separate cost, like, everything costs. So it's like, kind of like, what did I get myself into? But it was like, well, I came too far now, so I have to finish it.
Exactly.
Everything's a learning experience.
Right.
Yeah,
so do you think like having a big ego helps or hinders writers?
I would say maybe hinder, just because, I don't know, I think you have to be able to not be humble, but like to be able to express yourself very well and engage readers.
Exactly.
You have to like just think about every type of reader.
Exactly.
So if you just, I think if you're like your ego, you're expecting people to just like love your shit, and that's not the way to go.
Exactly.
Everyone may not love your shit, so you have to really think, like, push yourself into like every type of reader that could possibly come across your book, and like how you're gonna keep everyone engaged. I know everyone's not an urban literature reader, but I'm sure that someone can relate to one of the characters, so that would keep them engaged into trying to figure out what's going to happen next.
Exactly.
Cool. So, do you believe in writer's block?
Absolutely. I actually have it right now.
Oh, wow.
Everyone keeps asking about book 2. I'm going to try to have it done next year. But like I said, I like to write because it doesn't feel like work. Exactly. So if I push myself to try to throw something on paper, it's going to be some shit. So I want to like wait until like I'm very like, I don't know, like ready to.
Yeah, it won't feel good about it.
Right.
Mentally
so,
there.
Yeah. So as of right now for book 2, the only thing I have is like the title of the chapters. That's just about it.
Yeah. So all right. So we just addressed writer's block. So how hard is it to actually sit down and start writing something? Because I think a lot of people underestimate, like, you know what I'm saying, like how hard it actually is.
I would say it's, I guess, hard to stay on track as to like what you're working on.
Okay.
So like when I started out writing this book, I had started writing some chapters, like just jot some things down as I, about my day or whatever. But once it was time to edit, it was like, okay, this has to be a real book. So I have to go back and actually flesh out all these chapters, make it a complete chapter.
Exactly.
So it does get a little difficult, basically staying on track of like pushing yourself, okay, let me finish this, or this doesn't make sense, or maybe this makes sense to me, but someone who doesn't know me or doesn't relate to this type of background, it may not. So basically trying to like just make sure that all my thoughts make sense.
Yeah.
cool.
So, like, if it's one thing you could say to all the inspiring writers out there, what would it be?
I would say don't be scared to put your work out there. Just don't be scared. Someone's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna relate to it. Someone's gonna want to read it. So I would say just like really like just put it out there.
Yeah. Just do it like Nike, man. Finesse the Streetz podcast. We here with the Chill Logan, author of Chocolate City Hood Diaries. Make sure y'all check it out, man.
Yes.
And in the meantime, man, we're going to spin off with a break, man. Ellie and Monty, The Way It Is, man. Check it out, man. Finesse the Streetz podcast.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Hey, young nigga made it through. I made it through. Hey, young nigga made it through. I made it through. Hey, young nigga made it through. I made it through it all. Young nigga made it through. Stay working till we pay. They say they want me on the road, oh Lord, but I ain't got enough funds to make it happen. She want me in her bed, want me in her brain. I gotta make it happen. Just got off the phone with my first ex. Told me come over with latex. Said I can slide by 10. I can't set the time on my Rolex. See, I ain't about to talk about the struggle. Bounce it back like a triple double. Number one with the fries. Frosty take it to another level. I ball on the budget, I ball on the budget, I ball. No, not at all. But that's what I got on my mama when I get the ball. I'm ballin' hard. No, I ain't gon' never fall. Hell yeah, I want it all. Might spend a K on some jewels, but I get the land before they call. 40 plus another 40, get the mules, put them shits in the back. To the front yard, need the front yard, that's on my helipad. Ooh, I'ma fly away on a nigga. Fly, you down, shawty, fly away with a nigga. Oh yeah, fly away on them niggas. Yeah, all them bitches hating, fly away with a hating on you. I'm gon' fly away on them niggas. Yo. Gucci down, shawty, fly away with a nigga. Oh yeah, fly away with a winner. Fly away, oh yeah. Young nigga made it through. I made it through. Young nigga made it through. I made it through. Young nigga made it through. I made it through it all. Young nigga made it through. Stay working till we pay. Young nigga made it through. I made it through. Young nigga made it through, I made it through, yeah. Young nigga made it through, I did, yeah. Young nigga made it through.
Young nigga had to make it through them tough times and them hard days. People doubted, said I wouldn't do it, but they all mad cause I'm up next. I wanted the best when it come to this. Flexing on them, yeah, that's what I do. Swerving off in another lane, I don't play games cause I ain't time. Steady grinding, yeah, that overtime. Molly Mall, yeah, I'm bout mines. Ballin' out in another city. Yeah, you know I got the team with me. Remember days we ain't have it, now we always have it. Young niggas living lavish, young niggas living lavish.
Young nigga made it through. I made it through. Ay, young nigga made it through. I made it through. Ay, young nigga made it through. I made it through it all. Young nigga made it through. Stay working till we pay. Young nigga made it through. I made it through. Ay, young nigga made it through. I made it through. Ay, young nigga made it through. I made it through it all. Young nigga made it through. Stay working till we pay.
Finesse the Streetz podcast.
Back
man.
at it, yeah. That was Eccentric. Made it through, featuring our dog uptown, SC Molly.
Yeah. So look, man, this is the time when we break into our topics, man. Tito, what's the topic for today? What's the first topic, man?
Oh, well, our first topic is, what is success?
What's success? We're gonna start with Lexi. Lexi here, she ain't said too much. What's success to you, Lexi?
Success to you, yes.
Well, success to me is just genuinely doing something that makes you happy.
Okay.
A lot of people, I guess, equate success with money. And I mean, everybody want money. Everybody want to get money. But it's not always about money. It's about doing what makes you happy and, you know, being successful. Generally, what you want to do.
Exactly.
Cool,
what you
cool.
I would say success is when you get to that point in your life where you're proud of yourself.
Exactly.
Like, I think a lot of times we be so like hard or judgmental on ourselves. Like, so we get to that point where you like just sit down like, I'm the shit. Like, I did that. Like, I think that's what success is.
What's up with you, Tito? What's success?
Success for me is when I'm able to finish that bottle of Remy.
There you go ahead.
It's like, no. For real,
out,
no. I mean,
and
an atonement, for real. I mean, like they were saying, I mean, just feeling good about yourself. I mean, no matter what or whatever, what you're going through in your life, as long as you're comfortable with it, because it's ups and downs and stuff with things. So, like you said, no material thing can really make a person happy, because you can have everything in the world and still be horrible. Your attitude be horrible and all that, you know. So,
and
just, in a atonement, I say that for me, you know.
And that's like I'm glad you said that, because like growing up, I used to think success was like acquiring everything you wanted and having the most money, having the fanciest cars, the flash shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But as I started to grow and mature, it's like my definition of success didn't change. Like now, and I feel as though I'm not successful unless everybody around me successful. You know what I'm saying? If my team not winning, I'm not winning.
Right, yeah,
because I don't believe that I could win and my team could still be down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like man, this girl had this conversation about this shit the other day, and she was asking me like, she was like, you feel as though you successful? And I was like, man, like, nah, like I don't feel as though I'm nowhere near. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much got everything I wanted, but I don't think I'm nowhere near because my mind's never ain't in the same position that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And she was like she was breaking it down, saying, well, you know, you can't, you know, fault you not being, you can't say you not successful because your friends not. And I was trying to explain to her like, but I feel as though as a community, I'm responsible for my friends as well, even though they grown and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though if I'm up and I found the formula to win, if I'm not able to share it with my men and have my men in the same position, then I'm nowhere near successful.
Yeah. Gotta have righteousness in your heart. Yeah. Spread the love with everybody, you know.
So like, so how would y'all determine if y'all truly are successful?
I would say for me, I would say maybe when I'm no longer maybe stressing about the things I used to.
Exactly.
And I feel like I'm just like at peace with my own life.
Exactly.
And just like I'm just happy with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Being at peace would definitely equate to success for me.
Now hold on, quick question. So go ahead.
Me?
Go ahead.
I mean, nobody's perfect, so I'm gonna wait till the good Lord tell me if I was successful in my life. So, you know.
So y'all said being at peace now, because it's easy to mistake peace with being content. So do y'all think by being content that's successful, or y'all wouldn't see it as being content?
No, because just because I'm successful, like content, that means that I'm just like, you're basically complacent, you're not going anywhere. Whereas I feel as though if I'm successful or I feel successful, like I'm still gonna have goals that I want to reach. So I'm never gonna like just be like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna chill here. Like it's always gonna be something else that I want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's always gonna be some type of leveling up you gotta do. If you content, you just basically it's nowhere to go from there.
So with leveling up and completing every goal as being successful at every goal, do you think you ultimately can ever become successful if you always setting goals to reach?
Yeah, of course. I always like I have goals, and once I like get to I guess like that level where I want to be, like okay, then what do I want to do next?
Yeah.
So it's like okay, I can feel good about myself at this point, but I also want to try to see how much I can push myself to like go further. Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Keep striving.
So all right, what does literacy success look like to you?
I would say I have a couple of more books under my wing, and then when I'm able to mentor other people to become authors as well and have them reach their goals.
Exactly. See, that ties into what I was saying. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, so look, man, it's hey, like we said, man, don't get complacent. with setting your goals, man. Success is defined by however you define it as being successful, you know?
Keep learning
but keep
and
moving,
working.
keep learning, keep moving, stay ambitious, man.
Spread the love.
You know,
Don't forget
that's what
where
success
you
about,
came
man.
from and the people around you.
Yeah.
Had the right people around you.
No
too.
question, man.
We don't want no niggas who try and suck dick for $1 million.
Hey, that's not successful. Hey, that's definitely not successful, man.
Niggas.
Hey,
We don't want that nigga on that show no more.
on that note, fucking, we gonna run into topic 2 on that note, man.
What about the? I thought we had the music. My bad.
Nah,
Sorry,
fuck it.
ladies. I'm
We
sorry.
gonna run straight
I'm
on,
sorry.
man.
It's just some
We gonna run straight on with that one.
heifers out here that just
Hey,
don't know what to do
so
with this.
topic 2, what impact does social media play on everyday life? Like as far as relationships, work, mental health, like what type of impact does y'all think it play? Y'all think it's a positive, negative, or is it a little bit mix of both?
I think it's mixed. Myself as well as some of my friends, we take breaks from social media.
Yeah.
And it's because sometimes mentally it can be draining. Like other people depressing lives that they put on there, you read that and be like, damn, like
the
shit.
fuck?
Like I'm over here bagging my orange juice and you like got some real shit going on. So it's like it can definitely be like heavy on your mental, but I try to stay. When I do take a break from it, also like I feel like I'm too attached to it.
Yeah.
When I get to the point where like I'm literally scrolling on like social media all day, it's like okay, something's wrong. Like I could be trying to make some money in these hours that I'm like just scrolling or posting or talking to people. Like this ain't making me a check, so let me like try to do something else with my time right now.
Yeah, because the anniversary of the internet just passed, right? 28 years.
Damn, I ain't even know that. Hey,
I didn't
Tito,
know
to put
y'all
out some
was
facts and
Yeah,
shit.
the 28th anniversary of the internet just
Tito.
passed. 28 years, yeah.
Hey, but nah, like my take on social network, I think a lot of people rely on social networks for validation too much.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
Like even with my motherfucking sisters and them, like I be telling, and I don't even care. Y'all can call me whatever. Y'all can't none of y'all beat me, so I ain't worrying about it. But look, nah, like I be telling them, like, why the fuck y'all posting every single last thing y'all going through on this motherfucker? Like, why y'all putting too much
you can't
of y'all
let everybody
business out
know
there?
your
Like that
business.
shit irritates the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that shit.
And also, I was talking to my cousin about like they keep adding these features like on Instagram, so you can like swipe over and see who you follow,
Exactly.
what post they did like on somebody else's page, and that also becomes a problem. He's like, to men they think it's petty. I guess females it's like everyone has an insecurity.
Yeah.
My point of it, like when I see things like that, I choose not to address it. Just I think it's like it's Instagram. It's for the pictures that's supposed to do.
Exactly.
So I don't address it personally in my relationship, but I know people that have problems in their relationship because it's like
I done ended a lot of relationships off that shit.
You looking at this girl, she's had breasts, blah blah blah, and it's like.
And like not to cut you off, but like I said, I ended a lot of relationships off that shit. Like I hate the fact that everybody know who the fuck, like everybody in my business and shit. You see what I'm saying? So females used to get mad. You don't post me. Like what the fuck? Show we out, motherfucker. See we out. I'm a socialite. Everybody see me. You see what I'm saying? Everybody see who the fuck I'm with. Like what the fuck? But you don't post me, WCW. Come on, man. You worrying about the wrong shit in life. Like that shit. That shit blows the fuck out of me, yeah.
Yeah, it was a day and age when it wasn't there. I remember the days where you had to put a quarter in and talk to somebody.
Exactly. You said put a quarter in. Nah, I don't remember them days.
So maybe y'all,
Hey,
man.
I don't remember them days.
I
They said
told
put a
him
quarter in
I
and talk to
something.
somebody.
Yeah, EK know. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then like on another note with social media, a lot of jobs starting to pay attention to people's social medias, huh?
Yes.
Like a lot of people failing to realize that shit. Like
Oh, yeah, and law
they
enforcement.
paying
follow it,
attention.
too.
Yeah. Like all these head pages, I'm convinced those the police.
On job
I swear to God.
applications, they ask for your social media, like your Snapchat,
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter.
I don't give them none of that shit.
Email,
I got dummy pages for their ass. I give them all business pages. Yeah, go and follow them. Buy something. You hear me?
Right.
But yeah, people, like I said, people fail to realize that shit, that like the internet is upgraded every day. Like a lot of people relying on this shit. That's like the number one go-to right now. This shit. Yeah, but hey, that's the topic too, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in and check up, review it and shit like
Send us
that,
some
man.
messages,
Let us
let
know
them-
y'all thoughts on it and all that, man.
Cool.
But real quick before we wrap up. Huh? The next two? Nah, we're gonna run that at the end with the rest. We might skip it for real, fuck it. But look, real quick before we wrap up though,
yeah,
man,
we was a little
quick book
late
review
today. Sorry,
and highlight.
people.
Make sure y'all check out Chocolate City Hood.
Oh
Diaries.
yeah, Lachia Logan.
Yeah. And then another good read that I've been following that's supposed to come out is The Institute by Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Yeah, by Stephen King. Yeah, same difference. You see what I'm saying? And it's a book about like kids confronting evil and demons, and like it's no escaping the institution until you face your fears.
Oh yeah.
And then another book I read that was good was The Best Thing I Never Had by Erin Lawless. And it's like a little chick novel and all that. You see what I'm saying? But it was a good read though. Check it out, man. But that's Finesse the Streetz podcast, man. You know, man, Tito here every week, every Friday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., man.
9 to 10.
You know, we had good guests today. Lachia Logan.
Yeah.
Lovely Lexi.
Lovely Lexi, yes.
Yeah, man. It's Finesse the Streetz podcast. And on that note, man, we going to end with Andy, we gonna end with the jump we had skipped and shit. The Ellie Amani jump, the way it is. Yeah, Finesse the Streetz podcast, man. Tune in every Friday like 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We out, man.
But do you know that I will be right here? Everything is everything, my dear. But do you know that I will be right here? Vibing high, riding low, dressed up with no place to go. Life unfolds like a scene, a blurry vision to me now. You say it's time to go on, and I can't recall the words to the song. I'm stuck. The stage is so lonely. I've got to be strong now. You agreed, yes I did, to be the star. It's time to remember who you are. What if I spoke too soon? Well, everything is everything between me and you now. Everything is everything, my dear. But do you know that I will be right here? Everything is everything, my dear. Well, do you know that I will be right here? Everything is everything, my dear. But do you know that I will be right here? Everything is everything, my dear. Well, you know, don't stop, put on a show. Don't wait for applause, just get up and go. Handle yourself, you're in high demand. We all play pretend, it's the law of the land. And if you're lonely, hold my hand. If you're defeated, I understand. But now the show must go on, yeah, you have to let go, yeah, you have to be strong now. What did you think this would be if fairy tales are very well to light of the week now? And as the lights go low, well, everything is everything, it's all that you need to know. Everything is everything, my dear. But do you know that I will be right here?
Hi, I'm Twanda.
And I'm Mike.
You're Michael.
Call me Mike.
This is Michael.
And
together we are the
Cradles.
And we're here to discuss our new show that's coming out, Black Love Conquers.
Black Love Wins.
Whew, yes. And we will be giving an insight of our merge after how many years?
20 years.
20 happy years. Yes, okay. We'll be giving an insight of everything about our merge and giving tips in reference to merge and what keeps a happy merge. And they can find our show.
You can find us on Nekedie TV on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope.
On what days?
On Sundays at 4 p.m. from 4 to 5. Make sure you tune in. Nekedie TV, YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope.
Because Black love conquers.
Black love wins.
Yes.
And I'm going to keep it real.